Ebushama mema akwaba enfa umbra Ghana Nsem TV GH mestra or sell like, comment, subscribe, then no notification so that every day I post a video biano or some kabe me da say. Ebushama enka no criteria hu. Na asem we me into sabi because let me into sabi. No when him say yeah me gentle but we there munja me. Obi bia offer for a third term for your Mahama we gyim. Yeah. We a nipa, we a nipa also in the memoramo. Wako school. Mood what your school fees. What your school fees. Ni boy din. And no we a nipa ma no busian for. Now for us John Mahama His Excellency Uncle Tetema. We Jimmy. Because Ukasa Sema, you are not just thinking about today, but you are setting a precedent for tomorrow, 4 years from now, 8 years from now, 12 years from now, 16 years from now, 20 years from now. That is what it means. That is what it. I mean, I use the F word now. And to me, they make kind of straight. Wow, we see 10 wait, Jimmy. Quote me anywhere. And sorry if you find it offensive. Sorry if you find it offensive. God forbid. But you might have a tyrant sometime to come. And then the tyrant is going to stay for 12 years because of this third term agenda. Sorry to say, but because phobia pushy. Yeah. And you know I'm not like this. But some of these things we must tell ourselves the truth. What? Won't me use 2 terms at the ABB, a third term no be wouldn't. So when to me use it at the AB. Want me at the end 8 years. On mine in the amawa. What is the extra 4 years going to help you do? Aden yama pa bena. Ye won sa second term of John Mahama moa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Anytime I mention his name, I mention His Excellency. And moi, you are calling for a third term for him. Again, market nana, 24-hour market nana. Or the laying off of 10,000s of Ghanaians. They were working in the public sector and they had gone through all the measures, all the kind of saying vetting and I say, my friend say interview. Is that it? Or the fact that nurses are home and nobody is employing them for the first time. Doctors, medical doctors at EWOFie. You are calling for a third term. A third term for what? A third term for say on ragata more and I said then. A third term of more flats. What third term? The 4 years I had man second term me. I with him. Why 1 year 6 months, 18 months. What can you point to? What can you point to? And you are calling for a third term. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And somebody is using law. Say law and cast law say 2 consecutive terms. 2 consecutive terms, your head. Uti. I'm saying them in trim crap on ye, but uti so jointy. Wow, see, 2 uti so jointy. And I'm not mentioning names, so nobody can come for me. Hasem Namaka. And as a citizen, I'm entitled to my opinion. What is this? Third term. Me, when they were even talking about the fact, say they wanted to extend 5 years, no, into what do you call it? 5 years, no, into 4 years, no, to 5 years. Yeah, I understood because I mean, it's fair. Our neighbors, Togo, every term is 5 years, no problem. And in fact, what I know is say, Upasimra, it does not take, is it retrospective, right? But it moves forward. And even if you pass the 5 years, John Mahama His Excellency won't do 5 years. That's fine. I know that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will come and do 10 years. I mean, that's good. Because 10 years under a genius like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Who would want that? I would wish for that. But with what we are saying, Kukon Kitty and go for the edge of and all those things, they come and tell me, say, you want what? third term. And I goes, please, let's respect ourselves.
So, and so, for because of my food, any asophobia, I call them criminals in Castle. Say, yo. Say, Yahupa can say, the idea, Papa, Papa is so there, woman, I back out, Uncle you. You will have no video by so Musai, so my back. Because of party politics.
Yeah.
I see look at just they will do everything, including lives. And the budget power.
Yeah.
And Pampasu Yahoo attached my Obaka say 3 years before the elections, and almost started so much in favor of NDC winning elections. I must say the soft is also could say 32, which means 2 in every region. And we see of life. And nobody about you to me. Na moja fiagu ya yakwese white yakwa and we got about Phyllis rolling starting or starting what got a alajo and yes so rolling starting what got a alajo problem better so it is over here until a certain kofo came and did the big attacks in a alajo and suddenly it was over here and the way we're now here for the cup. Just that me do know why me. Boy, this is supporters. Nipa more boy, this supporters. Na can just day and na to be Haley and Kukon Kete plus Abobolance plus just a backward.
That's it.
Oh, Ghana.
You were in line now, yes. So I'll put you there. You are next. 5 minutes, please. Monday more time. That's why I'm into sorry. So can I say Nipa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Taka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5 cry 30 minutes. Into Mr. Ramos. So be a casa 5 minutes, cry 30 minutes. It's a casa sana Montemasir. Nana, Pacho Kawai.
Yes, I was for your channel perfect. Me did this on way. Quickly, almost Felix, you said you wanted to talk about the report, and then I wanted to share a quick overview about the report. And then you see there is something happening in my near now and go for the 6 better than 9. Why do I say so? One say every government report especially say I share Bank of Ghana reported by any financial statement reported by there was an outliner, right, whereby say kwanya ye fa so ye no almost sesano and almost change enyoma ba ku mienu there was a specific example with the methodology na ye fa finalizing most of your report, especially with the financial statements no mobile no almost sesano in order to suit the agenda. Oshe MDA report na Banada Auditor General's report by na there is something inside and it's very worrying. When we say Auditor General since 2021, that is the referral years are report in a table on a day by every year beyond year in a fiscal year. The fiscal year is from January 1st January of that year to 31st January of that year. So within that fiscal year, no, now Auditor General might say in this year, no, financial and asset tax irregularities are from government ministries in the MDS, no, NA. So you see, this year 2025 report now, they made it a compounded year. So now we don't know how to know the specific irregularities within this year 2025. You see what they are doing? So now, yes, that is the outer layer. That's what I wanted to tell you. I said, if we have to discuss, that is where we should let the average Ghanaian understand. And you see the narrative. The narrative now can say, oh, yeah, kaya bagu what that intino, yeah, buy na yeah, buy and when year 2024 ni there. No, that is not how over the years the report has been made. You make it in every fiscal year. And it is a January 1, 2024 to December 31st December 2024. Then you give the financial irregularities. But on mobile, no, they have summed it all up and made it compounded. So they will hide their incompetence within the fiscal year. You see,
they lie bad.
And this is bad.
They lie bad. This time,
and when you go inside from the report, you know, Ube will say irregularities be a womobiano. They are trying to refer it to 2024. It's a similar one we did bemu. But mean I say we want to set the agenda, then they come and respond. You see, in November 2024, when you said on Babeka, you're making shipment of a patrol boat, right? Whereby you're making a 15% some payment to the contractor. No, the boat in Ebebano. Oba no say up to December 31st, December 2025, the boat has not been supplied. Who is in government? Who is supervising that? So if a previous government issue a voucher, which was on 13th November 2024, 7 December ya transition ya now almost 1 year. Then the auditors report capture and you write it boldly to make it look like say, oh, obine coach yes, cabina went to one. What are you tell that? You see, in confirm we are very diabolic. See, no, hi and this. Sometimes I don't. Me join one in tear. Say, you see, these guys, they know how to play on the minds of the average Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And now you see, they are arguing. Yesterday, me got told back also. So I was very surprised the argument they were coming from. So today, I made an query and then I was discussing the conversation with one of Joy News for researchers. And then we arrive at the point, say, hold on, the thing has been compounded. It's a burden year 2025 and kasa there. How are we going to do? Because you have compounded the whole year, and then the read the executive seminar or say 10 institutions they can you cabo 3 billion, and then the debt that has been accrued over the years, you know. Yeah, Kikabuma saying about 80 now, no, the balloon 5.2, no, they want to make it say you're compounded. They shouldn't outsmart us with this one because that is not how the report is being done over the years. It will share 2025. Felix, there may some more yes, I say in 2023, no, yeah, but 2024, no, I can't so tier.
Yes.
So in 2023, now you 2.4, and in 2024, about 2.1 billion, meaning there was an improvement. And the abina born home more than say obete irregularities. No, so within our fiscal space, any MPs, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you say you be time at once.
Time. Now we here today. Don't worry, Kanana. I would actually assemble a nice panel on Monday, and if you are free.